and the other mission activities for 100 years. Now, the 25 years I spent as a clerk of the Jewish and Foreign Missions Committee form a very bright part of my time of 57 years as a minister of the Free Presbyterian Church of Scotland. I have very warm memories of my visits to Zimbabwe in 1956 and in 1965, and a high place in my affections for the lost people whom I met while there. My heart's desire and prayer to God for you all is that He would be pleased to continue with the witness of the wonderful beginning by Reverend J.P. Hadas, and continue until now, to young and old, and on the mission. I desire the blessing of the Lord as you meet on this occasion. Yours with kind regards.
Microphone.
Oh.
Is mine all right? We thank Reverend Mzamo for what he has given to us as our old minister. He has touched all the parts of the mission and the work that is going on in different places up to the present time. We need to thank him very much that the Lord has enabled him to be with us and give us this part of the history for the church in Zimbabwe. Now, the next thing is we have the Free Presbyterian Church of Scotland by Reverend N.M. Ross.
More than both the willingness and the ability to obey that command. So they went out as those who were sent out. That is, they went out as missionaries. And beginning at Jerusalem, they went out to the regions beyond, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ and Him crucified. So as the Bible says, the Lord Himself gave the word. Great was the company of those who published it. And so eventually the gospel came to Scotland, and from there it came to this very place. 100 years ago, the Free Presbyterian Church of Scotland was used by God to bring the light of the gospel to those who are under the power of darkness in this area. Therefore, it is to the Lord Himself that we are to give praise and thanks And for this purpose we are gathered together today. Just as the Lord gave willingness to the early disciples to go out with the gospel, so he gave the desire to many in the Free Presbyterian Church of Scotland at its very beginning to begin missionary work. And just as a great door and effectual was opened to the Apostle Paul at Ephesus, so the Lord opened a door here for our church. God did so by providing an African missionary, Reverend John B. Radasi. From the time that Mr. Radasi planted this mission, in Ingwenga in 1905, right on to his death in 1924, he proved to be, as Reverend Neil Cameron said, taught by the Lord, faithful to the Free Presbyterian Church of Scotland, prudent, brave, and patient. He was also a successful missionary. By the blessing of the Lord, he had considerable fruit to his work. Now, it was a daunting task which Mr. Radasi's successor, Reverend John Tallach, faced. And faced alone on his arrival here in 1924. But he was not alone. He obtained help from God. And so he steadily expanded the work of the mission. The numbers of people receiving baptism and membership grew year by year. And missionaries were, and elders and other office bearers were ordained. He never spared himself, as Reverend Ray McPherson said. The great day will declare how many Africans were converted from gross darkness to God through his ministry among them.